and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Okogo. In a country as diverse as Nigeria, the NYSC serves as a meeting point, a converging point of culture, tradition, ethnicity, tribe, and religion. Through the NYSC, national integration has been mainstreamed into our daily way of life as citizens of Nigeria, which ensures that wherever we find ourselves, we see each other as one people. We start off today's episode with Alhaji Dr. Usman Biliaminu Othman, the Emir of Das in Bauchi State, as he speaks on the impact of the scheme in fostering national unity. Stay with us.
We are very much aware of the importance of National Youth Service Scheme, and we are also aware that our children, our younger brothers and sisters, coming to serve in our communities in order to interact with our community in one way or the other, and as well also learn from the little culture of this community in order to compare and match it up with their own culture. That will prepare a co-member for him to be able to serve in this country, a nation of unity. Prepare a co-member to be able to go to each and every corner of this country, particularly the three major regions, be it Western, Eastern, or Northern, or Central, so that you can be able to adapt to the environment. It's the only platform where you could have people of all races from all parts of the country going to the most remotest community in order to serve. Somebody from Rivers coming to Das, not only does the capital, local government capital, but to the village, one of the day secondary school there or any outfit there in order to serve mandatory one-year service, which is fantastic. Here we are no left behind. We are part and parcel of this kind of arrangement. Wherever we have our co-members posted to a community, to our community, we first make sure that we initiate them by interacting with them one-on-one as a sort of orientation for them to be able to know little about the culture and nature, norms and values of this community, how they should interact, and to reassure them of their safety, reassure them of their ability to prosper by engaging themselves into any kind of progressive activity within the community, and without giving them any limitations, for them to be able to access each and every corner of the community for the purpose of improving on the service scheme. So this has been what we've been doing. We accommodate them and we show them the right thing to do within the community at all times. We support them by the special grace of Allah. A lot of them have done creditably well in this community. We offer them lands to farm whenever they've declared interest to go into farming activities or any kind. We used to support them by providing them with a piece of land for them to do or execute their project. I have commissioned and participated in so many and visited so many farms of coppers that have served in this community. And there was even a copper was into fish farming and poultry farming. He has been training the people of that community throughout his service year. And we believe that after the service year, he decided to remain in this community. Looking at the gain they've made, he himself as a copper and as well the community, he has trained more than 200 young boys and girls in the community. Introduced them into fish farming and poultry farming. So all these stories, you could hear a lot of them. Even recently, we are even yet to approve the land for a particular co-member that I've also declared. He brought a letter here that he wants a piece of land for rice farming, at least 10 hectares, which is a very good size of farm. Very large, 10 hectares is big. Most of them are doing their best in terms of expanding their prospects by engaging into a lot of entrepreneurship activities. Some into agriculture, some are into ICT activities, a lot of them. Training younger ones. So it's very, very important for each and every core member to explore more, practice in the field. It's an opportunity for you to practice. It's a field work. Go to the field, do your best. Explore your field. If you're an engineer by training, make sure that you create an opportunity, a platform where you can be able to train others within the community locally. Impart some knowledge to those younger ones that are your brothers and sisters. If you are a computer analyst or computer specialist by training, create a small ICT platform where you can train others and as well. Agriculturists, through the value chain. So this I would like to advise that for each and every core member.
Welcome back. Our next story is on Rotimi Afolabi, an ex-core member of Bauchi State who served back in 2004. He is an indigene of Osun State and a graduate of Federal University of Technology, Akure. Afolabi has remained in Bauchi State and has fully integrated into the community. He is the CEO of CompuSoft, a thriving ICT company in the state. He is a SAID trainer and has trained several core members and members of the community in the field of information technology. Let's meet Afolabi.
My name is Rotimi Afolabi. I came to Bauchi in the year 2004. I was posted here to serve. I actually had my first degree at Federal University of Technology, Akure, in Ondo State. As at that very time, we normally go to school to go and check our posting. When I got to the academic affairs office to check my posting, when I saw BE, I was even thinking it's Bayelsa. So inside of me, I was happy that, okay, I'm going to Bayelsa State. At least that's oil producing state. But when the woman now said BA Bauchi, my younger sister that we went there together busted into tears that, what have you done? They sent you to North? Because two people before me, the first one, that one, Edo is not too far. The other person, Lagos. But my own, Bauchi. So when I heard Bauchi, I took heart. But my sister, she was crying bitterly as if I was going to die. So I have to console her that, okay, no problem. Don't worry, I'll go. So that was the journey of journey to Bauchi started. When I got to camp, we were batch A that year. We came February, precisely February 26th. And the following morning, they woke us up, started manual war activities. In the afternoon, we started drilling. And when other core members registered, So I was in platoon 3. By the 3rd week, as if we should not leave camp again. After the 3 weeks, we were posted. I was posted to Federal Polytechnic Bauchi to serve. And when I got there, I did my best. I was posted to Surveying and Geoinformatics Department, and they received me warmly, as if they have never seen anybody from Southwest before. And I too, I did not disappoint them. I did everything possible to offer my best in that department. At the end of my service year, in fact, they saw the traditional Babanriga with the cap and everything for me as a sign of hard working. So that was how the service year looked like. When we were posted to Bauchi town, we were divided into different CDS groups, and I was in a road safety CDS group. We meet every week on Thursdays to deliberate on our community service development. So as a group, we decided to carry out a project. We discovered that the rate of accident as at then was so much. So we were going from one park to the other to sensitize drivers on the road rules and regulations and the importance of life, so that they will not take life as if as if it's a duplicate. And also during that same service year, we look at Bauchi town. There are some places where there is need to put a zebra crossing, where there are children, where there are schools. So we did all those ones around the town as part of our contribution to the community, and it was highly appreciated. They really appreciated it so much. They appreciated it. I got married here in Bauchi State. We actually knew ourselves. Me, I've already finished serving, so she was serving. So during our service year, we got to know ourselves, and after the service year, I actually made her to stay over. She too, she was afraid of staying back in North. That what will my parents say if I tell them I want to stay back? So, but since that is the will of God and that is the right way, so at the end of the day, when she told her parents that the man I want to marry stayed back in North, and I too, I want to stay back. So, and that was how the two of us started staying in North since then. And it has been wonderful. During the service year, the idea came that since you study this very course, and can't you just start, and if a job opportunity comes later, then you can go for it. So that was how it started. We actually started in a room. As at then, I did not really have any computer, but I had it in mind to start. But I was looking for the opportunity to get the first computer. So what we did at that very time, we were about 20 that were posted to the same PPA. And a few of us that we understood ourselves better, we started this little contribution together. If I give you my alawi this month, next month you give me your own. So about 5 of us started, and I was the first person to take. So when I took my own, all of them were looking at me that, what is wrong with this man? So that means for the next, for almost the remaining part of your years, you will not have anything. So when I collected it, I used it to buy the first computer. So that was how I got my first computer system. And I set it up in my room. That was how the institute started. And from one level to another until we got to this very point.
You survey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high. Under the sun or in the rain.
All corps members that comes to my establishment, I give them discount even more than 60-70%. So that really made many of them to be coming, and it attracted the NYC's attention. So each time they want to go to camp, NYC will invite me to come and motivate those other corps members that are just coming. So each time I go to camp and I motivate them and I tell them how I started, how I decided not to redeploy, how to at least do my best in this state. So it motivates a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them through my stories that decided not to go back. And if you check around in Bauchi State, they are all making headway in Bauchi State. So it has really made NYC to have that interest that, okay, if this corps member who came from Southwest decided not to go back, and even some that are not too far from Bauchi State, they are clamoring to go back. So let him speak to them. So each time I do the motivational speaking, is always encouraging them, and many of them have been staying back, and it has been very wonderful.
With dedication and selflessness, Nigeria's us, Nigeria.
I heard about CompuSoft while we were in camp, NYSC camp, and then I decided to enroll. So far, the program has been very interesting. I've learned a lot of things so far. It's even more than my expectations. I've learned so many things like Microsoft Word, the importance of ICT. Like, if you don't have knowledge of ICT in this modern age, you are really not in the society, you are not in vogue, you don't know what is happening. I'm very happy with NYSC scheme because I never had it in mind that I was going to enroll for any CompuSoft training. And NYSC gave us the avenue, they gave us a subsidized price, and so far it's been very interesting.
The organization is very, very interesting. In fact, I got a lot of knowledge. In fact, all what I've not been able to experience during my school, I'll be able to get it here. In fact, the place is very, very nice, and I was giving thanks to the NYC official that posted me here.
My name is Nysc. I'm an indigenous of Bauchi State. Being in this CompuSoft institution is a great pleasure to me. Anytime I see the corps members here, I feel very happy because being with them is a good thing to me. And I also learn some things from what they are doing here.
I want to appreciate NYC. In fact, I don't really know. I cannot thank NYC enough. Because if not NYC, I don't really know. What would I be doing in Bauchi? I wouldn't have been here. And within these very few years that I've been here, it has been very, very wonderful. And at the same time, each time, because NYC gave opportunity to partner with them again, and it has really given me an opportunity to be an encouragement to corps members, to advise them, because the life is not just all about what you make, but how much of life that you have affected. So the NYC has really made my mission and my ambition even to be fulfilled, because my mission is to affect lives. So through NYC, I guess my mission is coming to an accomplishment. So I want to thank NYC. Of course, I cannot thank NYC enough.
Nigeria's us, Nigeria we serve.
Afolabi, though in a strange environment, was encouraged by the spirit of national integration as promoted by the Nysc and has made a home for himself in Bauchi State. Today, he is self-reliant, a wealth creator, and is impacting positively to his community. We move on to Ekiti State, where ex-corps member Agu Chisom Samuel constructed a 2-block toilet and bathroom facility to curb open defecation in Ibira settlement in New Inn Road, Ado Ekiti. Come with us.
The name of this community is New Inn Road, Ado Ekiti. We have been lacking for this since from the day that we are in this community.
Ẹni tó wá bá wa ṣe tọ́lẹ̀tì, òun ní orúkọ ẹ̀ ní Chizon, ọmọ Ìgbò ni, Scopa. So a gbàdúrà fún Chizon pé ó máa ga sí.
Ìgbà tó ṣe fún wa gan, a gbàdúrà fún. Gbogbo ìgbà la máa fi gbàdúrà torí báyìí àkúkú rí bí àgbẹ̀. Àfi kíní báyìí tó ń lẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́, tá ń gbàdúrà fún pé bó ṣe bá a ṣe kíní báyìí, tẹ̀síwájú ẹ̀ máa dáa.
Nigeria serves, Nigeria we serve.
Agu Chisom Samuel, though done with his service here, his impact would remain relevant in the lives of the community members. In the true spirit of the NYSC, the scheme encourages corps members to undertake sundry community-based projects with positive impact on their host communities. We would be right back.
The National Youth Service Corps, a call to service, a call to nationhood. Nigerian youths, stand up and embrace this clarion call. Wherever you are posted, accept it, embrace it. Do not harbor any fears, because your security is assured. Develop common ties with members of your host communities. You would discover that North, South, East and West, we are all brothers with common ties and a shared destiny as one nation. Do not lobby for preferential posting, for it is unpatriotic and illegal. Report at once to the orientation camp as soon as you are posted and contribute your quota to the overall development of our great nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Corps, building future leaders.
Welcome back. This is where we draw the curtain on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. We always love to hear from you. Please write to us with your questions, comments, or observations through the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. Remember, the safety of corps members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Okwogo. Stay safe.
The Director General and Management of the National Youth Service Corps wish to remind the general public of the provisions of the NYSC Act, which states in Section 13, subsection 1, that any person who fails to report for service in the Service Corps in the manner directed by the Directorate or as the case may be, prescribed pursuant to the provisions of this Act, or who refuses to make himself available for service for a period specified in subsection 2 of the Act, is guilty of an offense and liable on conviction to a fine or to imprisonment to a term of 12 months or both, fine and imprisonment. Subsection 2 states that any person who is not eligible to participate in the service year, so participates or attempts to participate, is guilty of an offense or having served in a service year and has been duly issued with a certificate of national service or certificate of exemption, as the case may be, is guilty of an offense and is liable upon conviction to a fine or imprisonment to a term of 2 years or both fine and imprisonment. All stakeholders, including corps producing institutions, prospective corps members and guardians, should be guided in their conduct and desist from criminal practices in relation to the scheme. Thank you.